Hi, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ginger, and today I want to share with you my experience using Proactiv Solution, how it helped me with my pimples, blemishes, and acne. So if you want to know more about my experience and journey, please stay tuned and keep watching. So just so you know, guys, my skin type is oily or combination to oily, but sometimes it tends to be really oily, especially if it's the day of the month that you have a visit. And I tend to also break out a lot during those days. Now, since college, I have already been experiencing pimples and blemishes. So I have also pimple marks left on my face because of that. However, when pandemic came and we started wearing face masks, it worsened my problem. I thought that it's just because I am experiencing hormonal change, but even so, I really have a lot of stubborn acnes, and there just seem to be popping out around my chin area and my jawline. So it's very annoying because I have already tried different products, Korean products. I was also advised to try the gentlest cleanser, toner, and moisturizer because I have sensitive skin, I have oily skin, and my skin barrier is so weak. So I have tried those. I tried vegan, I tried Korean skincare, I tried American skincare, any type of skincare, I have already tried it. Well, not all, but I have already tried a lot, from cheapest to a little bit expensive. And then came last month, I searched about Proactiv because I remember that my schoolmate before and back in college was using Proactiv, and it really made a difference to her complexion and to her skin texture. So I searched about Proactiv, and then it made me realize that maybe it's time for me to try it. Before, I never attempted to do so because first, it's very expensive. It's pricey for only the 30-day kit. How much more if you have to spend for the 60 or the 90-day kit? And I didn't have the money to afford them. So now that I have my own work, I have a job, I have my own income, and I'm able to afford it, I finally invested to it. And I bought a 30-day kit of the Proactiv Solution. As far as I know, they come now in 3 varieties. They have Proactiv Plus and Proactiv MD. For Proactiv Solution, the active ingredient is benzoyl peroxide. And I believe for the Proactiv Plus, the active ingredient is salicylic acid. And then for the Proactiv MD, it's adapalene. So I chose this because I think this is the original solution that has been on the market for decades. Now, with my experience, first day of applying this, I did not get any reaction. It seems like it's a normal cleanser, it's also a normal toner, and a normal treatment cream. So let me show you the consistency of the cleanser. This is the step 1. This is what you're going to use when you clean your face. And this is in a cream type formula. There. And it doesn't form a bubble. It doesn't form like a foam. It's just like this. And it has also some micro beads that also helps your skin to exfoliate. But since it has the active ingredient benzoyl peroxide, it deeply cleanses your skin. It also gets inside your pores to really clean and remove all the gunk, the dirt, and the debris inside. Now, you have to use this morning and evening, and you have to use lukewarm water when washing your face. That way, it will also open up your pores and the active ingredient can get through your pores and really able to clean them. Next is, here's the step 2, which is the cleanser. Oh, no, this is the toner, sorry. This is the toner. It does not have benzoyl peroxide, but it does have some soothing ingredients like aloe vera and also some other, let's see, it says here Anthemis nobilis flower extract. I don't know what that is, but it says it's Rosa canina fruit extract, aloe barbadensis leaf juice, which I know is an aloe vera, but I am guessing that these natural ingredients are placed in here to soothe your skin. And then here is the third step, and this is where the real deal is happening if you apply this. So it also has an active ingredient, which is benzoyl peroxide, and the percentage is 2.5%. It is the same with the cleanser. It also has 2.5% benzoyl peroxide. And you just have to use a pea-sized amount, especially guys, if it's your first time using this. I'm going to advise you how you're going to apply this onto your face if it's your first time. So you just have to take a very small amount and apply it just like this. This already goes a long way. Put this pea-sized amount onto your first cheek, and then your other cheek, and then get another one for your forehead and for your chin. And if you also have some pimples or acne all over your chin and jawline, that's where you can also apply, but don't apply too much because this is very potent and you don't really need much. Just enough is fine. Don't be in a rush. Don't put a lot of medication to your skin because it's not going to make any change. In fact, it will just irritate your skin so much. Now, I'm going to tell you what happened to my face when I was using this. So on the first day of applying this, I immediately used it the evening after it was delivered to my doorstep. And I noticed that it didn't give me any stinging feeling. It also did not cause any irritation. It was just like a normal cleanser, a normal toner, and a normal treatment cream. And some people would say that this does not sting. Well, that's actually because this does not have any strong ingredient to really irritate your skin. And guys, it doesn't mean that if this does not sting, it's not doing its job, because a medication is not measured by its efficacy because it stings or it hurts when you apply it. It's not like that. And I think the purpose of this is to tone, is to hydrate your skin, and also to help relieve your skin, especially if your skin is just adjusting, since these two already has the active ingredient. So it's going to hurt your skin a lot if they're also going to associate benzoyl peroxide to the ingredient for their toner. Now, on the second day, I have noticed that my skin has started to become dry. So what I do is I also make sure that I moisturize my skin. So the very first thing that I purchased right after I also purchased these Proactiv set is this hypoallergenic moisturizer. This is from VMV Hypoallergenics. I am not sure, guys, if this is available in your country, but here in the Philippines, this is available. And what I like about this moisturizer is that it's fragrance-free. It's also 108 out of 109 allergen-free. And I'll tell you why. It says here, there is a description at the bottom. If you're seeing this one, VH, I'm sorry, it's the other way around, like it's inverted, but it's VH if it's going to be red, and it says validated hypoallergenic minus 108 allergen over 109. So there is an asterisk. So what it means is that out of 109 allergens that your skin could react to or be allergic to, they have omitted 108. So for you to know what is that one allergen left that they did not remove, you just have to go to the ingredient list here on the side and then just find that one ingredient that has an asterisk and is also underlined, and you will see right here it says, can you see it? I'm sorry. Oh, here, sorry. It says here tocopherol. Here we go. There is an asterisk, and it's underlined for you to see it right away. It's tocopherol. Tocopherol, I think, is vitamin E. And I don't think a lot of people are allergic to vitamin E because it's even included when you drink your multivitamins, or you can also drink it, vitamin E itself. So if you're not allergic to vitamin E, you are absolutely safe to use this. And this is not oily at all. This is also what I like about this, because this is super hydrating without leaving your skin sticky, heavy, or oily. And you can even use this as a makeup base without feeling heavy. So this is the consistency. It's cream, and I mean, it's fragrance free. It has a little bit of smell, but that's because of the ingredient, but it smells like medication, like that. And this is what it looks like when you swatch it. So it will leave a little bit of white cast, but you don't have to worry, because eventually, once your skin has absorbed it, or once that you keep on gliding it all over your face and spreading it out, it will immediately dry up, and then it will leave you a matte finish. So another moisturizer that I am also using is from La Roche-Posay, and this is their Effeclar Matte. And what I like about this moisturizer is that it gives me a matte finish, since this is also anti-shine and anti-enlarged pores. But since this is expensive and it only comes in a 40 ml tube, I am only using this when I apply my makeup on, because it gives me that matte finish, and at the same time, when I put it on my skin, it leaves like a powdery feeling, or like a powder finish feeling. So it's really nice when you incorporate this, or when you put your foundation on. It doesn't give you the crease, it doesn't melt your foundation, and also it gives me a long-lasting matte finish. So all throughout the day, I feel that it has really controlled my oil production, and I may experience a little bit of shine, but it's not too much that I look greasy already or anymore. Now, talking about my experience, on the second day of applying the Proactiv Solution, I noticed that my skin has started to react, wherein it's now starting to turn red and a little itchy. And my skin also swells whenever I wash my face, especially if I'm going to use the cleanser, because it has micro beads. It feels like it's quite irritated. But then I made some research. I watched videos on YouTube. I watched also some instruction, or like indication, and also some disclosures from Proactiv Solution website, and it's also indicated there that it's normal for your skin to experience purging, and it's also indicated on the back label of the cleanser. It says that skin irritation and dryness is more likely to occur if you use another topical acne medication at the same time. If irritation occurs, only use one topical acne medication at a time. Avoid unnecessary sun exposure and use a sunscreen. And it also says here, skin irritation may occur characterized by redness, burning, itching, peeling, or possibly swelling. Irritation may be reduced by using the product less frequently or in a lower concentration. So, which is actually right. So this is what I did during my first week, because guys, the purging stage would totally last for a week. So if you are planning to buy the Proactiv Solution before you use this to your entire face, I would suggest for you to do a skin test, maybe on the back of your neck or right here, so you could really see if you can tolerate the itching and the redness. It's also advisable, if your skin would react like that and if you want to continue using it, for you to stay at home for 7 straight days, because I think you cannot bring yourself to go outside looking super red and your face swelling, like red as in it looks like you are a lobster. That's the kind of redness that I experienced. If I still have the picture, guys, I'm going to insert it here so you can see how red my face was during my purging stage. But yes, the third day was the worst. That is where I really started to experience all of what I mentioned at the same time. The itching is terrible. I couldn't sleep. I felt like there are too many ants biting my face. That's what it feels like. They sting. And at the same time, if the weather is too hot, since I am here in the Philippines and it's already our summer season here, it's from March pushing through June, wherein we experience scorching heat and we don't experience a lot of rainy days within those months. So if the weather is very humid, my skin tends to feel this, it tends to burn, and I feel that burning sensation, and it's really itchy. So, but regardless, do not scratch your face and stop touching your face because your hands are carrier of germs and bacteria, and if you keep touching your face, that is going to, irritate your skin even more, and you're bringing bacteria into your face. Now, with regard to the moisturizer, do not ever forget to moisturize your skin, and do not ever forget to use sunscreen during daytime. Even if you are experiencing redness, itching, swelling, and all those irritation or purging condition and signs that I mentioned, just keep on using it, guys. Because the reason that your skin is doing that is because benzoyl peroxide is actually a very strong ingredient. And from the word itself, peroxide, it is a cleaning agent. So it's actually a cleaning agent, but for human skin. So what it does, it bulldozes all of the bacteria, deep-seated dirt inside your pores, also those whiteheads or blackheads or those hidden blemishes inside your face. It's also what it's doing is it's pushing it up so it can go out, and then what's left inside your pores is a clean pore. So that's what it's doing. So do not also judge this by saying I'm still using I'm using this, but I keep getting acne and breakouts. Guys, it's still normal for you to get breakouts while you are in the adjustment phase, because basically those are the gunk, those are the deep-seated dirt that you don't see in your naked eye, but it's there, and it's the benzoyl peroxide, or the active ingredient, is pushing it upward, and sometimes it can cause irritation, so it develops into a blemish. But if you will also notice, it dries up really fast. Like once it develops, after 2 or 3 days maximum, it's already dry, and the texture of your skin has also changed. So since I have experienced the redness, the swelling, and all those worse signs for on the third day, I actually had to endure those for a maximum of 5 days. And then on the seventh day, it's where my skin has finally adjusted. It's normal for your skin to somehow reject a foreign ingredient because, first of all, this is a very strong ingredient. Second is your skin is very sensitive. And third is it felt like it's being invaded by by an alien. Like your skin is just being defensive. But ultimately, what you have to do is to let your skin adjust to the ingredient and just keep on introducing it. So what you can do is, for the cleanser and the toner, do not stop using this morning and evening. Just keep cleansing your face morning and evening, because at least this has benzoyl peroxide. You're still introducing benzoyl peroxide to your skin, and you are still allowing it to accept the active ingredient. However, for the third step, what I did was, I don't want to overwhelm my skin with too much active ingredient that might cause my skin to totally reject it. So since I applied this on the first and second day, and then I have seen the purging results, I stopped it for a while, and I stopped it for for the next 5 days. So I no longer apply this onto my skin I only apply this twice. So for you, if you're watching this video and then you will use Proactiv Solution, you can just use this twice in a week for the first week of your trial. Just use this twice, not twice a day, but just twice for that first week. It's up to you if you want to use it for 2 consecutive days, or if you want to use it on the first day and then try it again, or use it again on the 7th day, or maybe in the middle of the week. It's up to you, but just use this twice or 2 times for that first week. Now, on the 7th day, since I have seen some good changes or great changes on my skin, although I'm still getting a little bit of redness, I on the 3rd day as well, or during those purging stage, I was also getting some bumpy or sandy texture on my skin, and then on the 7th day they disappeared. So they are slowly disappearing. So if every day, guys, you're seeing results, you're seeing changes, you're seeing that day by day your skin redness is getting lighter and lighter, then it means that your skin is adjusting little by little. It takes time. It's not instant. So just give your skin time to breathe, give your skin time to adjust and to really accept the product. Now on the 8th day, that's when I noticed that my skin texture has changed. I no longer see or feel those bumps on my forehead and on my face. I no longer see the redness, and I have also seen that my hyperpigmentation has lessened. As you can see, I have a lot of hyperpigmentation all over here. Thank you, mask, for giving me this. Like, I hate wearing masks, but what can we do? We have no choice. We're still facing pandemic. But over here, I really have stubborn acne right here. And it seems like the bump has already flattened out. And over here, they're already gone. So what's left here are those hyperpigmentation that over time, it's also lighting up. It's trying to, my skin is trying to heal eventually. But I'm really seeing large, huge change on my skin. Whenever I wear makeup, it makes me more confident and it makes me more happy to apply my foundation, because I am now getting more coverage and I no longer use too much concealer to hide my blemishes and to hide my dark spots. Now, what I do is during those purging stage, I actually use 2 types of moisturizer, because I felt like since my skin was really dry at that time and it's also irritated. Now, first I used this VMV Hypoallergenics moisturizer, and then after that I use this because this is a soothing moisturizing cream. So it helps my skin to be soothed, and it also gives that extra hydration that I need. And don't forget, guys, to drink lots of water. It's really important that you do not only hydrate your skin outside, but you are also hydrating your skin inside. It's very important that you keep drinking water. Always remind yourself to drink water. And also, do not refrain from eating oily food, especially fried food, and also fast food while you are in the purging stage. At least you're also helping your skin not get too much oil, and eat healthy food as well. Also avoid dairy in the meantime, or maybe if you can omit dairy in your diet for good, I guess that's great, because we all know that dairy is also one common factor that can produce or that can really cause breakout. Now, on the 2nd week, since I have already seen changes and my skin has improved a lot, that's when I increased the frequency of using the step 3, and I started using it then once a day. So I increased the frequency actually really fast, but since I've noticed that my skin has not reacting to the medication anymore, like really reacting, so I started using this daily, and I only apply this in the evening when I go to bed. Well, there are also times that I apply it in the morning, but then I notice that if the weather gets really hot, I am still feeling that burning sensation. So what I do is I just apply this in the evening when I go to bed, because the weather is much cooler and the air condition the room is also air conditioned. Then what I also do is there's a trick that I learned from watching a doctor, or like a skin doctor from YouTube, that he when you're using benzoyl peroxide, and if it's like it has a high concentration, or if your skin has become irritated by using it, what you do is do a sandwich technique. Sandwich technique means that it's like you're going to use two moisturizers or the same moisturizer, and you're going to serve this as like the bread, and this is going to be the filling. So first is after you cleanse your face and apply your toner, you put your moisturizer first, and once that it has absorbed your skin, or your skin has absorbed it, you apply the repairing cream. And then once that the repairing cream has also dried up and your skin has absorbed it, probably after 1 minute it's already been absorbed, you apply another layer of moisturizer. Just so you could really make sure that your skin is fully hydrated. There are other bloggers who would say that regardless of the amount of moisturizer you apply to your skin, it's still going to give the same hydration, but that was an exception because your skin would really become super dry. Even now that it's my third week, I am still getting some drying patches, because it's also part of a stage wherein it also helps remove dead skin cells. So if you are seeing some dry patches, or if you are flaking, that's normal, guys, and eventually it will just disappear. And don't use a harsh scrub when you are removing the dry patches. You could probably use a gentle soap and then scrub it lightly, so that you could just really get that first layer, or the outer surface of the dry patches, and then rinse it again with warm water. But anyway, all of them will just come off, and with the help also with the cleanser, since this has microbeads, it's also going to help remove those dry patches eventually. Now, when you go out, keep away from sunlight. Stay away from sunlight in the meantime, or if you can actually stay at home temporarily, that would be best. And don't forget your sunscreen. Always wear your sunscreen, even if you are just at home and you're not exposed to direct sunlight, because UVA and UVB can still hurt your skin even if you are in a shade. Now, what I'm using is also from VMV Hypoallergenics. This is their Armada Sport sunscreen, and this is in the SPF 70. It's advised to use the SPF 50, but well, I already have the SPF 70, so why not? This has higher broad spectrum. This is actually full spectrum sunscreen, and this is also water resistant. And what I like about this is that this is also provides me a matte finish. So if you have an oily skin, you really gravitate towards those products that gives you a matte finish, because you don't need extra shine on your face. And this is also oil free, and this is also fragrance free. And also it says here that this is also allergen free. I really like VMV hypoallergenic products because they're effective, they are skin friendly, they have really done a ton of research before creating a certain product and introducing it to the market. In fact, I am going to create a separate review about the VMV hypoallergenic products that I am using and I will recommend to you guys. So there we go. For the second week, my skin has finally adjusted. So like I mentioned, I increased the frequency of this to once a day. And then on the third week of using it, I am now using this twice a day, morning and evening. And same for the cleanser and the toner, I'm using this morning and evening. But if you have other skincare, do not associate any other foreign skincare while using Proactiv Solution as of yet, because you do not know what other ingredient your other skincare has that may react to benzoyl peroxide. If you want to do that, go ahead and consult your dermatologist first for advice before doing an experiment, because who knows, if your skin would react to it, you will regret it. So it's much better to be safe than sorry. And last but not the least, always moisturize your lips. Don't only moisturize your skin, but don't forget also your lips. What I use here is a Boo Boo Balm. And this is also from VMV Hypoallergenics. This is actually a multitasking balm because this does not only suit your chapped lips, or also this does not only heal skin irritation. So this is what I also apply to my neck area when I was experiencing purging, because sometimes if I go to bed, probably there are some medication that will go or transfer to my neck and it gets irritated and super red. And this is very effective, guys. Like when you apply this in the evening, the next day, the redness will already lessen, and then on the second day it will immediately disappear. And what's good thing about this is you can use this to any type of irritation as long as it's not an open wound. And you can also use this to your newborn babies to avoid diaper rash, or to heal diaper rash, because this is very hypoallergenic, and this is also super gentle, and this can be used by anyone from ages 0 and above. So don't forget your lips. Also pay attention to your lips when you are hydrating your skin. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I hope that you have learned something from this. And if you have also tried Proactiv, please share your experience. Or if you are planning to try Proactiv and you have some questions, don't forget or don't hesitate to comment it down below. I would absolutely love to answer your questions and also hear your experience as well. So I hope that you find this video helpful, and I will see you again on my next review. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.